So, on today's time management tip, I'm going to go ahead and give you some advice that I learned a long time ago. And it's so simple, but it's counterintuitive at the same time. So, you have to catch yourself doing this. Slow down to speed up. When we rush through things and you have 700 internet browsers open and your management system's packed and your email is this and you're doing a million things at once, first of all, I want you to identify that this is when mistakes happen and we cut corners and we get sloppy. We move away from the blocking and tackling that makes us successful. And by rushing, we actually hurt ourselves in the long run. But I want you to hone in on the feeling that you have at that. Is it panicky, anxiety, stress, your heart's racing? You probably have to pee because you haven't even gone up to get to the bathroom. And it's literally sitting there like, this is horrible. But you have to train your brain to slow it down. You have to realize that you're okay and that you're in control and that you're letting your situation dictate your professionalism. You're not being your best self because you want to rush to the next task. What if I don't get it done? I've got all these people, blah, 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 blah. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. In those moments when you feel that way, you have to be able to be mindful enough to catch yourself, realize what's going on and say, you know what? This customer deserves the best of me and I'm going to give them my full attention and do my best job, which may be recommending other lines, documentation, and be 100% present in the moment. Why this is so critical and that you have to retrain your brain. This is a practice. This isn't going to come naturally, but it starts by recognizing that horrible feeling and changing your pattern, okay? And it can be done. When this happens, you need to be present with the caller and say, you know what? I'm going to do the best job I have here. And I also want you to insert the third concept, which is first call resolution. End everything on the call. This is going to stop a bad pattern of the snowball. The snowball of work that piles up is the thing that haunts us and gives us anxiety. And the person on the phone we shortchange to put more in the pile. The pile never changes. But if we break the moment, we break that pattern, we change our direction, do first call resolution, trust me, this pile will go down eventually, and you're going to stop it from happening. I'm going to tell you something, that this is a huge key to success, not only for your health, for the well-being of the client, but also your stress level. But you have to challenge yourself to think differently. In our head, we think there's all these people that need us, and oh my gosh, I can't do it, so I'm going to go ahead and rush, telling you you're not doing yourself any favors. I personally struggle with this. It happened to me this morning. I woke up mad. I had 75 emails in my inbox. I go on my walk. I'm on the walk, and I'm getting all this panic and anxiety and feeling guilty for going on a walk at 5:30 in the morning because I had all this work to do, blah, 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 problems to fix. And I had to stop. And I'm listening to a podcast on grace by Tony Robbins, and it's talking about there's grace everywhere, and there's a little bunny, and there's a little deer, and there's swans in the pond. And I'm like, what am I doing? It's 5:30 in the morning. I'm doing this to myself. I'm getting myself amped up. I need to just slow down to speed up and take time with each client and figure out the best way to do that. And by doing that, more goodness comes into your life. So there's so many people out there like, that crazy girl, she doesn't know what that's like at my desk. She's never been at my desk. My desk is different. I can tell you I've been in 700 agencies. Your desk is no different than anybody else's. I hate to break this to you. You are not special in this regard. In fact, I want to help you be special by being different and being able to control this and not live your life this way. Our time management program does an awesome job of breaking this all down, just in case you're curious. But the reality is, I want to let you know we have our time management program in our new school, so you should definitely check it out because it's open to the public starting in June. So take a moment, identify it. What's the best course of action? Your head knows it, your heart just has to follow, and you have to catch yourself in those moments and take a different course because it is possible. But if you want to sit here and say, oh, Kelly, it's not possible. You don't know my desk. I'm going to tell you it's not possible because you're not open to it. And what you'd rather do is describe the problem than solve the problem. And you got to choose what you are in life. Take that time management tip and go have a great day.